guys, it's Cupcake and I'm coming to you with another video. Hopefully you're not sick of me. I just posted a video yesterday, but I have this week off of work, and so I figured I would film some YouTube videos, and I just had a couple of ideas and figured I would share with you guys. Sorry about the background. Let's see. Maybe adjust you guys. Okay. Anyway, and I've got a glare on my glasses. Okay, so I'm gonna take those off. Anyway, I want to share with you some of my weight loss favorites. I have a couple of them here, like my weight loss surgery friendly favorites. And then some of the things are things that I've tried in the past that I, may not use, or some are, I use right now, but I don't have them in front of me. So hopefully this will still be interesting. It probably won't be like a really long video, and I guess I could have organized it a little better, but we're doing this. So I'm gonna start with the things that I have in front of me. The first is yogurt. I've always liked yogurt, but after weight loss surgery, I started eating yogurt far more often. Actually, when I started my supervised diet for weight loss surgery, I started eating yogurt a lot more often because I like it, and it's if you choose the right ones, it has a lot of protein. It can be very filling. So at the beginning of my weight loss journey, I tried all the low sugar, sugar-free yogurts, and I like the Oikos. I remember that I ate a lot of those. I think they have like the 0 calorie, like 0 sugar ones. Those were recommended to me by the weight loss surgery office, or the dietitian office that I went to. I don't eat those now. They do have a lot of protein, but I don't like to eat a lot of artificial sugar. I just don't feel like it's the healthiest thing for me. It's definitely not the tastiest. So I've kind of opted to go for different kinds of yogurt. But if you're looking for sugar-free yogurt, then I would say those are a good option. The Greek, is it the Oikos? Maybe I'm thinking of two different things. Anyway, they have a 0 calorie, 0 sugar yogurt with high protein. And if you're looking for something along those lines, then that's one that I would recommend. As far as, like, after I did that for a while, I experimented with some different yogurts, and I kind of went to like a full fat yogurt, like Greek yogurt that would be filling but not have like the artificial ingredients. And I like I think that was the Oikos, or maybe Dannon yogurts have like the full fat, full sugar Greek yogurts. They're very creamy, they're very filling. The stats aren't too terrible, especially if that's all you're eating, for a meal, like you may after weight loss surgery. Those are a good option if you're looking for something filling that doesn't have artificial ingredients. And then now, what I eat all the time are the Chobani flips. This is one of my favorite flavors. It's a salted caramel crunch. This is Greek yogurt. It says only natural, non-GMO ingredients. This one has 180 calories. Usually these range from like 180 to maybe like 220 calories. This one has 24 carbs, which is about normal for these because they're Greek yogurt, and then on the other side you have like mix-ins. So this one has pretzels, chocolate, and toffee pieces, and it's in a caramel yogurt. So really, really tasty. This has 11 grams of protein. It has 17 grams of sugar. So yeah, definitely higher. The calorie range, I think, for the amount of yogurt it is fine. The carbs obviously are a little high. The protein is a little higher than some other, you know, standard yogurts that you'll see because it is a Greek yogurt. The sugars are a little bit higher too, but these are delicious. And this is like this, besides my coffee that I put a little bit of protein shake into and some creamer, would be a whole breakfast for me. So for me, you know, who does like fairly low carb, but not low carb in a traditional sense, or not very low carb, not keto or anything along those lines, this fits into my daily stuff. I really enjoy them. They fill me up and they're tasty. So that's what I eat. But again, you know, just kind of look at what your goals are. If you're going to have yogurt with something else, then obviously you probably want to go for a smaller yogurt with lower stats. But again, there are some tasty options in the 0 sugar, 0 calorie Greek yogurts. Greek yogurt is definitely the way to go in my opinion, just because of the protein in them. And then like I said, you could do like the full fat, full sugar. Sorry, my cat is like opening the curtain. Yogurts, if you didn't want to do like artificial ingredients, but you wanted something filling and maybe a little bit more healthy, but like, you know, not necessarily with the same low stats. So yogurt is a huge one for me. Another thing that I have are these Frigo like cheese and meat sticks. They come in a pack. They're very inexpensive, especially at Walmart. I think that it comes with a pack of maybe 6 of each for like $2.50, something around those lines. They have different kinds, and my family actually all eats these as snacks, but these are nice to have on hand for just like a little quick protein snack. I'm not saying that these are the healthiest, but I mean, it is protein. It's inexpensive. You'll also know, like if you watch any of my videos, or if you know me, or also because I'm telling you right now, but like I'm a very thrifty person, and so I'm only, sorry, my last video, like my head kind of got cut off, so I apologize about that. So I'm gonna like scoot back a little bit. Anyway, but yeah, like these are just, I'm a thrifty person, and so these are just a good like value for what they are. Another thing that I've really gotten into is sparkling water. These are from Walmart. They have several different flavors. This is the Clear American brand, 0 calories. It basically, all the stats are 0. I don't drink soda, but I do drink sparkling water. So because I'm not a good water drinker, and these are really tasty. And at first it was kind of uncomfortable, and sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable. You know, like I can't necessarily eat and drink these unless I'm like sipping on it. It can make you feel kind of bloated. I'll be honest about that, but it definitely helps me to drink more water. And you may think that like sparkling water isn't as good as regular water, which is probably ultimately true, but they have done studies, and like hydration wise, it isn't necessarily any different than regular water to have carbonated water. So that's just something that I've been doing. So if you are somebody that, you know, has like a huge problem with drinking soda, which before surgery, like I was a huge soda drinker, this might be a good option for you, whether you're a weight loss surgery patient or not. I'm not saying if you don't drink carbonated drinks that you should start drinking this, but I'm saying for me, I really enjoy these, and obviously the stats are great and they're very tasty, which a lot of the sparkling waters are not. So that's another thing that I really enjoy. And then protein shakes wise, I have tried a gamut of protein shakes over the last, almost 4 years. And I'm a vanilla girl. Sometimes I'll do chocolate. I've definitely tried some of the other flavors, but I always come back to vanilla. And I have a hard time drinking protein shakes on their own. A lot of the time they upset my stomach. So I've definitely done other like different things with them. You can put them into pancake mix. You can water them down. Like, so I used to drink like half water, half protein shake, which I know sounds gross, but for me, I didn't mind it. And I put some of this in my coffee. I don't put a whole protein shake in my coffee. I'm not trying to make it into a meal. I'm just trying to add some extra protein into my coffee, and it also just helps to fill me up and satiate. These Atkins ones, the reason why I've been buying these are because they're cheap. It's like $5 for 4 of them. So, you can't really find like a better deal than that. These have 160 calories, 9 grams of fat, 7 carbs, 5 dietary fiber, 1 sugar, and 15 grams of protein. And I think they taste decent. So these are the ones I've been drinking, but I like the Walmart brand ones. I like the other kinds, like the protein or the Premier Protein ones are fine. I've tried the Quest ones, which I think are fine, but they're kind of all the same to me. So I don't like protein powder. I don't want to clean out a blender. Blender bottles don't work as well, in my opinion. I'm just not a protein powder girl. I have done it in the past. It's not my preference. I 100% will go for the prepackaged ones every time. It's just my preference. So also lately, because I watch a lot of Dollar Tree hauls on YouTube, a lot of people have been finding Premier Proteins at Dollar Tree. So you could definitely get 4 of them for $4 if you can find them at your Dollar Tree, and that is a lot better than the $7 or $8 that the Premier Protein are for a 4-pack everywhere else. So just good to know. But yeah, these are basically a daily thing for me, either in my coffee or when I'm working. Right now with coronavirus going on, I'll usually take a whole protein shake with me to work, just to kind of keep me going. So another thing is heavy whipping cream. I definitely feel like the weight loss community kind of takes from the keto community, and vice versa. A lot of people will use heavy whipping cream in their coffee, and I have as well. This is just something that it's going to give you fat, and so it's going to be more filling. This has, for 1 tablespoon, 50 calories. This is just the Walmart brand, by the way. Definitely the least expensive, really, that you can find. I think it's like $4 for a quart. So, again, I'm a thrifty girl, and I don't have a huge preference. I'd rather save money. Some things are worth spending the extra money on, but I think heavy whipping cream is kind of all the same to me. There might be some brands that taste better, but not like twice the price better. So anyways, this has less than 1 carb and 0 protein. So putting some of this into your coffee, or I'm sure you can add it to other things, ups that fat, which helps satiate and can keep you fuller for longer. So heavy whipping cream is another favorite. Right now I'm actually boiling some eggs. I prefer the cage-free eggs, but I don't really have a brand preference. But eggs are something that will definitely help get you through, because you can cook them a million different ways and super easy to cook. Like, I didn't know how to make eggs in certain ways, like frying an egg properly or anything like that. Again, like if you watched previous videos, I didn't used to cook well, and hardly at all. I literally lived off of like bagel sandwiches with cream cheese and turkey and ice cream and fast food when I was a single person on my own. And then my husband and I have definitely done a lot of like convenience food, you know, like freezer foods or fast food, or he cooked like only up until like only a couple years ago did I start cooking, and now I do the whole gamut, you know, meat, vegetables, but I do it in a simple and inexpensive way. So you can see some of those things if you follow me on Instagram, and then occasionally I will post things on YouTube about that. But yeah, anyway, eggs are like a huge thing. You can cook them so many different ways, and they go with so many things, and they will fill you up. On that note, also cheese. I love cheese, always love cheese. Cheese is another way to get some protein and add some flavor, and also just help a meal go a little bit further. So, you know, for me, a lot of what I'm doing now is I'll make like a normal meal for my family, and then I just kind of cut out the carbs. Not always, but often. And that's one way that I keep my calories down. Also, because I've had weight loss surgery and my stomach is smaller, I can only eat smaller amounts. So I don't want to fill my stomach with carbs like rice, potatoes, stuff of, you know, tortillas, that stuff of that sort. So I will like not have rice if we're having something with rice, or, you know, I usually do eat potatoes because I really enjoy potatoes when I make them, and I only make them, you know, like a few times, like maybe once a week I would say I make potatoes, sometimes more, sometimes less. But I will have a small serving of potatoes, and I will make the focus of my meal the meat. And I think that that's the easiest way for you to change how you're eating, is to focus on your protein, and then whatever else you can get in, you know, is fine, but you should have a protein and a vegetable ideally, and then if you have a little bit of a carb. For me, that's worked out. I don't completely cut carbs, and I don't think that it's necessarily necessary to cut all of your carbs out. So yeah, that's just my suggestion. I mean, you can do it with pizza. You can do thin crust and just get lots of toppings. I mean, you know, if I do burgers, I'll get like a bacon burger and I won't eat the bun. I still like the sauce personally, but you know, cutting out the bread makes a big difference, you know, so I'll just get like a bigger burger so that I'm focusing on the meat. Not that I can eat like a big burger, but usually my husband ends up like eating what I don't eat. And we just kind of plan it that way. So you can definitely save money after you have weight loss surgery because you're eating less. Although a lot of the groceries that you buy after weight loss surgery also end up costing more, so it's kind of a balance. Yeah, I definitely recommend like cooking at home as much as you can, but you can definitely find fast food options as well. You know, just cut out the carbs, focus on the meat. I really don't eat salad because it doesn't, like the lettuce really doesn't give you nutritional value generally, depending on what kind of lettuce that you're eating. So that's just a preference for me. It fills me up, but doesn't give me like nutrients, so I don't do that. I tend to go for, you know, sandwiches if I'm eating out, or, you know, I just focus on the meat. Like even if you're gonna go to like Panda Express or something, you can just eat meat. Or if you want a little bit of carb, like I really like their cream cheese wontons, so maybe I'll just have like chicken, and then I will have you know, some of the wontons as well. I think that it's a balancing game. So I'm not gonna have this so that I can have this. And I think that, you know, that's a way that I've been able to change things that has made a big impact in my life. Or swapping out things that you really enjoy for something else a little healthier that you also really enjoy. And I think that those are things that really help. Another thing is just exercise. Like, do a little bit of exercise as often as you can. It doesn't have to be crazy. I mean, you could, you know, depending on your schedule and what you prefer to do, maybe you work out like only once or twice a week, but you do longer, more intense workouts. Maybe that's what you choose to do. Or maybe you just walk more and you do like YouTube workout videos like me for 10 to 20 minutes, a few, you know, like 3 to 5 times a week when I can. It's made a difference in my body type, even though, yes, like I am up from my lowest weight. I'm feel happier about my body because I exercise more. So I'm getting weight in the places that I didn't have weight before. Like, it always went to my belly before, but now I'm getting some, sorry, the lighting is weird because my cat wants to look out the window, but because I'm doing squats, you know, I'm getting some fat in my butt and in my thighs. They're becoming more muscular, but they're also like, my body is redirecting the weight to those places. And so even though I have regained some of the weight, like I feel like somewhat happier about my figure. Definitely more so than when I was at 180 pounds, like during my weight loss journey, like after surgery. You know, before I hit the 150s, I was at one point in the 180s and I didn't have that muscle tone. I wasn't working out. So you can be the same weight and look completely different. And that's something that I've learned. So anyway, again, I guess this is just kind of a random video because I didn't plan it out, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed it. Those are just some things that have helped me get through and just kind of incorporate into my life. I have this new lipstick. I'll go ahead and show you. It's NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Tokyo. That's what I have on my lips right now, in case you're curious. I just got that at Ulta and I really like it. It's a lot different from the like darker, brighter colors that I've been doing. So anyway, I think that's all I have for you guys right now, but I'll definitely be coming with more videos, you know, since I have this time off. Hope you guys are doing well. Talk to you later.